Imagine you wake up one day and everything feels different and strange. You look outside and the world has changed in ways you can't quite understand. Why? Because the Earth has suddenly stopped spinning, bringing chaos everywhere. What would happen next if our planet suddenly came to a halt? First, let's talk about the immediate effects of the Earth stopping. If Earth stopped spinning suddenly, the atmosphere would keep moving very fast. This means winds would whip across the surface at incredible speeds, causing havoc. These winds could reach up to 1,000 miles per hour, incredibly fast. Buildings, trees, and even people would be swept off the ground immediately. It would be like the most intense storm you could ever imagine, times 10. Now, think about the oceans and what would happen to them. All that water is currently being held in place by the planet's rotation. Without it, massive tsunamis would form and crash over land masses instantly. These tsunamis would change coastlines instantly, wiping out coastal cities. Coastal cities would be submerged and completely gone, lost to the sea. And that's not all. There would be even more drastic changes. The sudden stop would throw the world's climate into complete chaos. The Earth's rotation helps regulate temperature by distributing sunlight evenly. Without it, one half of the planet would face eternal day and heat. That side would become scorching hot, unable to sustain life as usual, while the other half would be plunged into an endless night, freezing over. It would freeze over, becoming incredibly cold and uninhabitable for humans. But wait, there's more to consider in this wild scenario. Our planet's shape would change drastically too, affecting everything on Earth. Right now, Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It's slightly flattened at the poles. It's bulging at the equator because of its spin, but that would change. If it stopped, the oceans would rush toward the poles, flooding some areas. This would drown some areas while exposing others, changing the landscape. Then there's gravity to consider and its effects on our daily lives. You'd think gravity would stay the same, but that's not exactly true. Not exactly. The centrifugal force from Earth's spin gives us a bit of relief. If the spinning stopped, we'd all feel heavier and struggle to move. It would be harder to move, and we'd tire out much more quickly. And what about our day-to-day lives and how we manage time? Our concept of time is based on Earth's rotation, so that would change. With no spinning, we'd have to rethink our clocks, calendars, and schedules. Even how we live our daily lives would need to be adjusted completely. Imagine a world where you have 6 months of daylight, then 6 months of darkness. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom in this scenario. Humans are incredibly adaptable, and we'd find ways to survive these changes. We'd build new technologies and perhaps even thrive in this new world. Scientists and engineers would work tirelessly to develop solutions to new problems, proving once again our resilience and ingenuity in the face of challenges. So what if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? And what would happen next? It's a wild thought experiment that shows how much we rely on nature. It also reminds us of the incredible balance and harmony of our planet. Curious about more what-if scenarios and their fascinating outcomes? Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and keep wondering about the amazing world around us. See you next time.